I am Sarah B, and this is Just Be Tarot. Welcome to my reading. I am doing a past, present, and future reading um, today, and this is going to be a guided reading that I sat with Spirit and received guided messages from Spirit for this reading, and I am going to share it with you. Now, through the reading, I take notes, so I am going to share them with you as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The cards are already pulled, so I'm going to start with the recent past. Okay, so we have acceptance, and we also have it's time to celebrate. Now, Spirit says, you are being asked to be quote unquote okay right now. Okay with whatever your higher power is providing for you currently in your life. It's may not be exactly what you planned for in this portion of your life or where you plan to be at this moment, at this age, at this exact time. But it is what's necessary. If you trust your higher power fully, then you may not. If you trust your higher power fully, then you may even want to have gratitude that you made it to this moment. So everything that you have gone through has brought you to this moment. And although we might not enjoy where we are right now, we might not totally envelop what we want, where we are right now or how things are going, it is what made us who we are. And this is just, one more obstacle for us to get through. These changes that are happening, the little hiccups that happen on a day-to-day basis, they are what makes us who we are. Okay, so it's a time to celebrate your accomplishments, not to be frustrated with where you would have liked to have been, but where you are now and everything that it has taken to get you here. So accepting what is everything that you are going through. Yeah, it might not be exactly where we plan to be. You see other people going through things and maybe they had their successes earlier in life, or you feel like you're not on the timeline that you want to be on. But Spirit doesn't have a timeline, and your timeline may be completely different than what your friends and family is. So try not to compare yourself with others and accept what is in your life and have gratitude for it, because gratitude is really what makes energy and manifestations come into fruition. Now we have escape. Okay, having dreams and goals are important, and working hard towards them is rewarded by the universe. But having fun and not dwelling on lack will bring you to where you need to be faster. Having that high energy, having fun, raising that energy, keeping that vibration high is going to bring you to where you need to be a lot faster than moping and dwelling. Take a moment and free your mind by practicing self-care. So letting down your hair, knowing when enough is enough before you are burnt out. Knowing when you need a break. And traveling towards your goals. This is like the Chariot card. Going towards whatever you need to go towards. Without hesitation. I love this card. Just a little reminder that we all need to have a little fun in our lives. And it's true. Some of us work ourselves to the point of burnout, and it's important to say, okay, you know what? It's been a second since I took a day off. So it's time to really let your hair down, and it's going to bring in rewards so much faster because your energy will be so high and your vibrations are going to be so high that you're going to see your manifestations come in that much faster. Here you thought working so hard was helping, and of course it is, but so is raising your energy and vibration. Okay, so now we move on to the tarot portion of the recent past. We have Temperance. These cards came out together, the Five of Swords and the Page of Swords. And then we have the Three of Swords. Lots of swords energy, lots of messages, lots of ideas. Some of those ideas I feel like you are in your head about, but let me share what Spirit had to say about these cards. I'll hold them up for you. Okay, many of the collective had an unhealed, wounded energy that is in immediate need of healing. Okay, that's where we got this Three of Swords in. This suppressed energy is causing an obvious blockage and has kept you from your full potential. Yikes. I remember writing that and hearing that and thinking, wow, that spirit is really being giving us an intense reading here. So there is something from the past that's really hindering us from moving forward. Suppressed energy is causing an obvious blockage. For some of us, it's probably not that obvious. We probably don't even know that the blockage is there. So it's something that we need to be really reflective on and intuitive about, and really trust your gut and see where this blockage is. Apparently, I mean, according to what I was hearing from Spirit, that it's more visible than we realize. Like it's not that buried. You know, we know what blockages it is. We just aren't doing anything about it. Okay, so blockage has kept you from your full potential. There are details that have to be addressed and confusion that has caused years of depression and anxiety. These unhealed wounds have kept you from fully trusting your higher power. Therefore, you're trying to control the ebbs and flows of your path. This may be a time to release control, mend unhealed wounds, and grow. This energy will lead to a clearer, calmer path, and you'll be able to see the light which guides you. And that way, this will turn the opposite way if you trust your higher power. It'll set you on the clearer path which we need to be able to see to move forward. So we have to let go of control and go with the ebbs and flows. Time to release control. Mend unhealed wounds and grow. So it looks like we had some homework. This is in our near past, or it could be currently, and this is what's coming up for us, okay? So in the present, we have change, of course, because isn't that what we are constantly getting? I feel like the change card in some way, shape, or form has been coming up constantly. That's because this is going to be a year of change, a year of moving forward and pushing ahead. So it's really important for us to realize that this is going to come out a lot. And because there's so much to touch on when it comes to change, this change card, this dragonfly spirit, came out with review your responsibilities. Okay, can you get a good look at that? Okay, so we have time to take a look at the present. Where you are right now, this energy is inviting you to take a long, hard look at what needs to be changed. So reviewing your responsibilities. You're being divinely guided to bloom and grow, but first to look at the current moment and what could be done differently. So we're asked to take an inventory. Where are we currently? Do we like it? Have you developed unhealthy habits? Are you stuck in a cycle? Do you feel isolated? Take a deep dive and intervene on your own life. Felt like that had a lot of significance from Spirit. Intervene on your own life. You know, as human beings, a lot of times people judge other people and, you know, they're doing that, they're doing this, maybe they need an intervention. When's the last time we intervened on our own life? We took responsibility for our actions before the universe does it for you. So intervene, take a deep dive and intervene on your own life before the universe does it for you. And if you've been paying attention, you know, tower moments is when the universe, if we don't intervene on our own life and recognize the changes that have to be made, that's when these tower moments come in and the rug is just ripped out from underneath of us. So Spirit's saying, get with it. You need to realize that there has to be change in your own life. Right here, right now, in the present. Not tomorrow, not the next day. We need to currently act on what is going on in our life and make real changes. Okay, then we have flattery. This may be an indication that someone or something may be trying to charm their way into your energy, which is not a bad thing. This could be somebody who is interested in you, somebody who wants to share some space with you, because we do have this couple up here looking longingly into each other's eyes, just gazing at each other, and there's some real growth here. That could be a family tree, but there is others that this could be someone who is being manipulative, two-faced, as you see these two faces, or divisive energy, disrupting your plans or holding you back from your path. So this could, you know, or this could be somebody who's trying to charm their way into manipulating you, but I didn't get that when I was meditating. I got, it's like, okay, you may have somebody coming, somebody charming. I was hearing like Prince Charming. Somebody who really wants to spend more time with you, who wants to form an emotional connection, who really can look you in the eye and make that connection and that you can grow from it. But then there's others who are going to be manipulative and might already be in your energy, but aren't there for your highest good. They're disruptive. They might be what did I hear? Divisive. that's a word. I was like, to be honest with you, I was like, oh my, I Googled divisive because I was like, what? So definitely, there might be somebody trying to hold you back from moving forward on your path, whether it be with another person, maybe you're up for a promotion, maybe it's even plans to go on vacation and somebody is jealous that you are going on vacation and they try to manipulate that somehow, or that you have, you know, anything going on. They try to get in the middle and they're trying to hold you back from your plans and how you are meant to move forward. So there might be some controlling energy like that surrounding you, so pay attention to that as well. So now we have the tarot for our present energy. Now, what did I say earlier about the tower? Remember, I said, what did spirits have to say? Take a deep dive and intervene on your own life before the universe does it for you. All right? So this might be an indication that some of you aren't listening to me. Some of you aren't paying attention and are you just aren't listening. You aren't taking my advice. You aren't, I mean, not for nothing, but this is a lot of work. I sit here for a while trying to get these messages, and I feel like these are deep messages that we need to hear. Not patting myself on the back, but because I love sharing them, and I feel such a connection when it's through. But it's like you have to listen. You have to really look into yourself to see why this tower is here. We also had the Five of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so let's see what Spirit was saying about this. We have change is what is currently happening. You can fight this and feel like the world. You can fight this and feel like the world is. You can't fight this and feel like my handwriting. It used to be nice. You can fight this and feel like the world is crumbling down on you, which is valid. All feelings are valid. So it's like you're feeling like the world is crumbling down on you. It might not be big to somebody else, but it's big to you. And it's important. And I got this. It's completely valid. All feelings are valid, whether they be big or small. Your feelings count. So if somebody else is going through something and you're just like, oh, I don't want to share because their thing is so much bigger than mine. No, you're valid too. It's okay to feel the way you're feeling. Okay? We all can handle different things in different ways. And if you're feeling like the world is crashing down around you, that's a valid feeling. So Spirit's saying all feelings are valid. However, Spirit is saying don't get stuck there for too long. That's what I heard. I was told all feelings are valid, but remind them don't get stuck there for too long. Because there is work to do. Okay, get out there and show people how gracefully you're handling what has been brought to you. Yes, it's been difficult, but you've got this under control and people are paying attention. You are being called to be an example for others who are struggling, a guiding light. So, yes, it feels, some of us are going through it right now, and it feels crappy and heavy. But Spirit's saying, yes, and feel the feels, but don't sit there because Spirit's giving us a job to do. We have to go out there and try to help people. Share your experiences. Be a mentor for people. Be a safe place. Like, show people that it's okay to express yourself. That it's okay to share with others. You're needed in other people's lives. So, while it is hard to go through these changes, and some of you are going to be going through very difficult changes with this Tower card. Unless you make the changes first yourself by reflection. We're being called to try to not to dwell in it too long. Try to realize that we have the healing energy inside of us, and by sharing these things, we can help other people and use our light and our stories in our existence to help others move on. All right, so now we're moving on to the near future. Okay, so we have trust and run wild. Now that you've had some of the changes, now that you have some of the changes underway, so this is after these changes take place and you feel more balanced. Okay, now you have some of the changes underway. You're finding ways to sort out what is worth your time and what isn't. Now it's time to put some faith in energy. The more you raise your energy and vibration, the more of the same good energy comes back And one of the best ways to lean into high vibrational energy is to have fun. Didn't I say that? Have fun. Let down your hair. Don't burn yourself out. Release yourself from thinking about serious things. Okay? Stop worrying and let your hair down for a moment. Stop feeling guilty for just a second. You're not, for a second, you're not worrying, hurt, grieving, or the like. So, whatever it is that has your mind caught up, worrying, grieving, you're hurt, you're depressed, you have anxiety. Just for a little while, release that energy and let your hair down and run wild, so to say. It is okay to trust the universe and let go. Just release and have fun. Because you have to remember you're a human being with human emotions. And even though you might be grieving or in a moment of sadness or healing from something, and say something makes you giggle, it's okay to giggle. You don't have to feel guilty about it. When somebody's remembering something about maybe somebody who passed, it's okay to share funny stories, to give their life meaning. Um, and same thing if you're going through a breakup, it's okay to remember the good times. It's okay to share those stories still. Like I said, all of these things have made us who we are. So it's about trusting yourself, trusting the universe, knowing that, yes, you're going through a time and it's okay to be yourself. You don't have to be stuck in that energy. Now, these two cards come out, innovation and submission. Okay, we got, some might be feeling trapped. You're reminded that you are able to change your circumstances at any time. You're intelligent and motivated to move forward. Perhaps you're just waiting for the right time. Keep preparing yourself if you don't feel ready, but there is never a good time to make important changes. Or I should say, every time is a good time to make important changes. We can't just wait for the right time. How can we dictate what the right time is? It's time for us to say, you know what, this feels good. Or I'm just going to do it. I'm going to bite the bullet. I want to make these changes, and now is as good a time as any. So it's time to look at making these moves, moving forward, because it seems like what has worked for you in the past isn't working any longer, or maybe never has. So it's time to move forward and into a new era. Okay, so for the tarot portion, we have the Six of Wands. We have the Four of Cups and the Fool came out together. That's how we're going to do this. How did I do this last time? And then we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so someone may be seeing you in a brand new light. This may be someone who is currently in your energy. If this is not a person, you may be spotlighted at work or school. Examples, awards or accolades. Somebody might mention you in passing and give you a shout out. This energy is finally recognizing your amazing attributes and wants to connect with you on a higher level. This may be flipped around, and you may be the one who is now appreciating or seeing someone differently. And it is time to act. So there is somebody who sees your worth. Somebody who's really paying attention to what you're doing and who you're doing it with, and seeing the positivity that you exude. You know, like I said before, guiding light. Do you see that? That light at the end of his wand? That's the guiding light that I'm referring to. People are looking at you, whether you want to believe it or not, whether you see it or not. People are looking and pay attention to you and seeing you as a bright light and a healing energy and a safe place. So there are people who are going to want to be attracted to that. So this could be somebody who is already in your energy, somebody that you maybe have just realized that you're attracted to, or you see somebody differently. I feel like you're finally trying to open your heart and your mind in that situation. All right, so let's clarify some of these with some clarifier cards. Okay, so I am going to clarify the recent past tarot for Temperance. Thank you. For Temperance, 5 of Swords, Page of Swords, and 3 of Swords. Okay, so we have the King of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Somebody is not feeling themselves, being depressed in their own heads. Ace of Swords, lack of communication. You know, like I said, those blockages need to be moved, and only that healing energy can do that for you. It's time to heal. And we have that 4 of Cups. There's somebody in your energy who wants to help you move forward. Somebody who wants to offer you guidance is what I'm getting. So look out for that. Somebody who you might be blowing off. Somebody who might be reaching out to you being like, okay, well, I'm here if you want to talk, you know, but maybe you are putting them on the back burner or really not thinking that, yeah, you know, people say that. This person means it. This person wants to help you. This person is true and loyal to you. So this might be somebody that you want to pay attention to. This person really cares about you. All right, so we have clarifying the tarot for present tarot cards. That is the Tower, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse. A calming energy. Finding your balance. Making sure you're going with the flow. Making those changes. Thank you. And then we have the Star, manifestations coming into fruition. Dreams coming true, raising your vibrations so that energy comes back to you. Following your own true north. Living with integrity. All right, Spirit, so we're going to clarify the tarot cards for the near future, which is the 6 of Wands, the 4 of Cups, the Fool, and the Hanged Man. Let's see what extra messages we have from Spirit regarding the near future. We have the World card. Success. I feel like this is about somebody in your energy or something in your energy. Finally, you're getting acknowledged. Somebody sees you. Or you're being seen. So this is success. You know, this could mean a promotion. This could mean a new romance. This could mean new adventures, a new start. We have the Fool, so that's a new path. We have the 6 of Pentacles, so give and take, an equal relationship. Somebody who looks at you on the same level, who wants to get to know you on that same level. And we have the Strength card in reverse. which means some of you are still in your head. Some of you are still might feel like you don't have the confidence. Um, Maybe you see yourself as, moving forward in this. People are seeing you and you don't know what to make of it. Maybe it's not your personality to be put on this pedestal. You don't want to receive the attention. But Spirit's saying, have that confidence about you to go with the flow, to muster up that confidence so you can start this new journey. Because every new journey is scary, but you have that confidence within you right now. It just has to be found. All right, so we did pull enthusiasm. So there is something to be excited about. This came out when I was putting the cards away this time. This popped out. So there's something that's going to be exciting, something that's coming into your energy and that is worth getting excited about. So pay attention to that. That's going to look differently for a lot of people. This is going to be wish fulfillment, I just heard. Faded energy, wish fulfillment. Keep that energy high because, like I said, it comes in a lot quicker when your energy and vibrations are high. Okay, so we did the tea leaf tarot as well when I was pulling cards. So we have Valley, deep personal strength. Now, I should start off by saying these aren't going to resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. So it looks like some of you might be, like I said, it's strength and peace that assures success. Again, with this, I feel like some of you might be getting a promotion or moving forward in something. You're achieving something, especially with this World card as well. Victory, success, personal strength. You're being guided to find that strength within you. Right now, you might not feel like you have it, but in the near future, you will. So make sure you are trying to find that confidence. We have Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. Again, with the success, you are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Do your research. Put in the due diligence. Ask the questions. Get some clarity. No matter what the success is, maybe, you are, it could be work related, it could be personal, but, if you want to see changes, if you want to make changes, if you want to make something happen into your life, then you have to make sure you are acknowledging it and wanting it. And wanting it means working for it. Don't let it pass you by. We have Tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Exactly, take a chance. Seek out information that's going to help you. Take a chance. Don't let it pass you by. Because this world, this life is too short to have definite opportunities in front of you and sit on it and let them pass you by. It doesn't hurt to try anything. Okay, finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Somebody might be pointing a finger or saying, or maybe they're wagging a finger. So watch out for that. I just got that gesture. Maybe somebody's going to do that, or maybe I'm the only one who does that. Who knows? But watch out for pointing fingers. It's going to equate to a problem of some kind. Lobster, financial pinch. I feel like a lot of us can resonate with that. People are definitely feeling a financial pinch these days. We might be asked to pull our purse strings in and watch our spending. We have Eagle. triumph over troubles or obstacles. Again, the World card, success, victory. I feel like it's going to be a very successful week for you, collective. And then we have frying pan, trouble, accusations. Ooh, it looks like with this finger pointing and then the frying pan, there might be a couple of you who have been naughty. Trouble, accusations, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. So that could be you or somebody in your energy. So watch that. Especially you don't want to be getting in trouble with work or getting fired or getting reprimanded. So make sure you are paying attention. Make sure you're following the rules, crossing T's and dotting I's on detailed messages. Um, we are going into Mercury retrograde this week, so this could be an indication of signals being crossed because communication is a big thing with Mercury retrograde, and people take things the wrong way. Lots of miscommunication go on during Mercury retrograde, so there could be something heard wrong that could get you in trouble. So just watch out, watch your tone, watch your words, handle people kindly, try to be nice. If you can't be, then step away and take a breath. And hopefully, you can come back with a refreshed heart. All right, so thank you so much for joining me. And thank you for tuning in and clicking on like and subscribing to my channel. I am truly grateful for the community and for my collective. Please click on like and subscribe to my channel. Also hit that notification bell. It's going to let you know when I'm going live or posting new readings. I go live every Monday and Thursday between 6:30 and 7 Eastern time. But I do go in pop up from time to time. So that'll let you know when I am going live or doing a pop up. Especially when the weather gets nicer, I like to do pop ups on my balcony or outside. So now that it's getting into springtime, you're not going to want to miss a beautiful, spontaneous read in the outdoors. All right, so thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.